How you doing, man?
How you doing? I'm well, thank you very much. How you doing there, sir?
Yo. So you're live with us, man. So, yeah, man, tell us what's up, man. Tell us what's up. Like, what's new with you?
Everything's new, man. Like, literally, I'm charged up in the minute. Just before I got this phone call, like, you just cut me off mid producing a new track and that. Literally just still creating. I told myself I was going to take a break since this mixtape's been finalized. But you know how it happens, that you just find the element. There's so much more to do. Just always making new material, just always working. But that's just the immediate what's up of today, my Saturday night. But yeah, I can go deeper if you need me to. But yeah, a lot's been happening over the past few months, just preparing really for the 4th of December.
Nice one. So what happens on 4th of December?
4th of December, the light and shade, literally emphasizing the day my life changed. I'm going to do that a bit, I'm going to just put little things in rhymes. But yeah, I dropped my mixtape the 4th of December, very anticipated. Just literally just going through this past year of transformation, of how everything's just rapidly changed. 4th of December is actually a very important date to me as well. The day I came into Christ last year, 2016. Literally, yeah, that's the shade. And then the light came in, and literally through that shine, everything just became very clear in my life, my career, my music, my ministry. Everything just tied up beautifully, and I'm happy to just proclaim that into a beautiful song and collaboration. So, yeah, everyone's going to see that on Monday the 4th.
So Monday, 4th of December, you're going to drop your mixtape and everyone's going to check your new music.
Yeah. That's going to be everywhere as well. Spotify, Apple Music, the whole shebang.
All right, man. So tell us a bit more about yourself in general. Like, what's your background in music? Like, is it like you're fresh in the scene, or have you been around a bit?
Okay, this is just mad. It's just mad interesting because I'm on the phone. Like every other radio session I've done, I've been live in the flesh. So I'm just bubbling around in my living room. So yeah, just by flowing by then, I'm a family man, indoor guy. In terms of music, I've been active for 6-7 years now.
Yeah.
Let me not exaggerate. It's 6 years I'm touching, but literally, yeah. As I need to emphasize, everything's just rapidly changed over the past year. So obviously, I'm a strong believer of whatever you're good at, you really need to capitalize off it. And I always had an understanding and belief that I was great at music. So I'd done that in line with everything else I was doing, whether it was the uni, the boxing. But God's clarity came in last year, and that's when I really just took my career to another lane. So even though I have over 5 years experience, I really claim this year, that 1 year deep in, of just really taking it fully seriously, just taking it to the next level with plans and ambitions. That's just the music side, though. From South London, Croydon, at the age of 6 or 7, my house got burnt down in the bricks. That's when it all switched, and I came into CRO to live. And now, literally, that's when I kind of just got brought up. So I've always been in South London. Got caught up in the rocky part. Got caught up in the rocky background. Kind of set me on the path of shade. But as I said, God works in mysterious ways, and gradually everything just began to change. My past, the dark life faded, and the amazing grace just came in, and I'm just putting things in rhymes because that's how I express myself. I really hope through my voice and how I articulate myself, I can really just express. I don't think it really needs to be words that put an image on someone. It's really the character should just come out of them from shining. So it's been limited through the camera, through the phone, but we get the point. But yeah, we praise God, so we're here.
Yeah, man, that's cool. So that's kind of cool what you're saying. Like, this year is a change because you've actually put in, or you feel like you're putting in 100% of effort into it. Because that's something that, I mean, I talk to artists sometimes. They say like, "Yo, I haven't really gone that hard." Like, 25%, 50%. But when you actually do go in, I kind of you feel it more on your shoulders as well, because you know that it's kind of like now you're going that hard. You expect to see something from it, don't you?
100%. Like, I can't hold back now. I have no excuse to. But I think it's just the understanding to know that I'm supposed to be doing this, and that's not even saying supposed to be doing music, and that's something deeper in terms of I'm supposed to be making people listen. That's a purpose, and once you've kind of established that, all right, I have to be doing this in terms of my music has touched so and so, and I have really inspired or educated someone through this. That is the motivation there to discipline yourself to do this 100%. Whereas I was still trying to work and figure things out during the 5 years. My sound and my style, everything's changed over the past year, and it's only been established now. So you need some time to experiment. So like in terms of artists that are still trying to figure themselves out, maybe in terms of their direction or their sound, probably those are the excuses that subconsciously will hold them back from going full head. But since I just realized last year, 4th of December, how and why I'm doing what I'm doing, it's just really exploded in me to just, I have to do this. Exciting now, man. I'm the best journey of my life in terms of my career. But yeah, we're charged up, and we'll hear that really soon, 4th of December.
Yeah, man. So that's cool, man. So you're from Croydon, right? So that's quite a happening area. Like we had a while ago, I had Mr. Echo on the show. Do you know Mr. Echo?
Okay. Rings a bell, I think.
He's a Croydon lover, and although he was saying like the Croydon scene isn't that much, but you do get a lot of artists in Croydon. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. Also, I don't know about not a lot, but underground scene is crazy, just massively crazy in South London. So all that whole kind of area, the Croydons, the Fulton Heath, the Norburys, the Streathams, all on that side, we have just so many ambitious artists because of the people that have obviously broken through in the area in terms of the Stormzy's, the Daves, the Hardy Caprios, the Colden and Crex. Everyone's just come out from that area. We're killing it in terms of just buzz coming from that side. So even me, I've been raised and grown up with the most of them. So just to see them come up through the cracks and just really shine and have ridiculous success in the music industry is just a subliminal motivation for me to keep pushing, especially as I'm trying to stand in my own lane in terms of what I represent, which is something deeper than just entertainment, but a passion to really put something positive in the speakers and just really, really affect and change lives in a good way, instead of just all the negative stuff that is really floating in the youth airs most of the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool. Yo, I wanted to give a shout out because I had Rebler on my show a while ago, and he was saying that he went to the... there was a Black History Month. You're the one with Rebler. Yeah, that's big homie, man. Yeah, because he was on my show and he said, like, he went to Black History Month. He was performing, but he said, like, when he went there, it was an eye-opener because he didn't realise how big the gospel scene was. And I was trying to explain it to him when he was on the show, but then he said to me, like, there was a guy on the show called Still Shadey, and he was repping you, He was like, it's Still Shadey. Like, he rocked it, man.
He's amazing. He's an amazing guy, man. That big brother. Literally, funny enough, he called me this morning out of the blue.
Whoa.
Just literally just hailing me up and that, and just giving me confidence because he's an older brother in the scene. He has a lot of experience, and he really had a lot of positive words to say on the night. But it's funny because I understand how the gospel scene is. It seems a bit more segregated in terms of the knowing of others, but it's really, in this year of establishing my faith, especially in my music, I've come to realize how much people are around. So even me coming to meet people like Rebler, Called Out Music, Faith Child, and like I'm seeing it now, and like, oh wow, they're next door neighbors. But yeah, that performance is amazing. Just really having a crowd which is not only coming to be entertained, but one of the things that has really grabbed me to my career right now and what it represents is that people are listening to something deeper than just a drum pattern and some keys. They really want to engage and listen, which is a beautiful to really see live. Like, no matter how much my music represents and expresses, when I'm in front of a stage and a crowd, that is really my full desire and what the purpose is for, to really get in front of the audience and really be able to express and make them listen. So when I did that, at that Black History Month show, and Rebel was obviously there. It's really an opportunity. Yo, sis, I'm live, you know. It was really an opportunity. It was really an opportunity to just really captivate the audience, you know what I mean? So my big sister just walked in, screaming and all nuts and that.
Yo, well, hopefully she's screaming because you're live on air.
Yeah, go on. She should be upstairs in her room, all streaming and that.
Yeah, she's hopefully she's screaming because you're live on HopeJamz. Who knows? Yeah, man. So yeah, shout out to Faith. You mentioned Faith Child there. Actually, funny enough, I got Faith Child on next weekend.
Oh yeah, sick. And make sure you know, and make sure you let him know I held them up. Those are the motivation guys. Those are the confirmations, should I say? When I came into the scene, because I was just more of a big head into the music scene as a whole. But obviously, as soon as I gave my life to Christ, that made me come into more of a knowing with the Christian side of things, which really was good to really start knowing there was more people with a similar vision. And like, yeah, those guys are killing it. Those guys are doing well. And like, I see them from afar. They're not, Faith Child's not from my area, but haven't met Faith Child personally, but I know what they're doing. But yeah, we're all together, man. So yeah, he's doing well. Everyone's doing well. The Governor B, like he's just the man in charge. Even that thing you were just playing every day, I was listening to that this morning. Like, it's a sound, man. It's gifted, and like, we just really need to break through, because I know there's so much more talent they're starting to come out, but now it's us guys that are trying to pave the way to really allow the scene to really flourish. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean that's I understand. I mean that's what it is. You need to more people jumping onto it that obviously got the talent and got the passion for Christ.